Hi, welcome to the Destin Business Forum, brought to you by the Destin Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm your host, Amy Perry, and we are outside at the Henderson Park Inn today with Jonathan Ochs. You are the president of Okaloosa and Walton County Trustmark Bank.
I am, right? Yes.
That's a mouthful.
Good morning. It's beautiful out here.
Oh, isn't it gorgeous?
I know why we all moved here.
Yeah,
since
exactly.
No one's from here.
This is it.
Yes.
Tell me, for the one person that's watching this that does not know Trustmark Bank, introduce them.
Yeah, absolutely. So Trustmark has been around for 126 years, which is longer than most banks that you've heard of. We're proud of that. We're based in Mississippi, but we cover most of the Southeast. And what you may not know is that we also have an insurance company, Fisher Brown Bottrell, which is one of the largest in the country. And also we have a wealth management department that has over $10 billion in assets managed, and a mortgage company as well. So, and a trust company that has over $7 billion managed. So, you know, we cover the whole gamut.
When you said the other company, you said 10 billion?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the bank itself is about $13 billion.
Wow.
But I'll tell you something just really quickly that I think makes us a little bit unique, is that even though our bank is a little bit larger, we also manage our bank with a network of community banks. So there are about 50 people like me, guys and gals around our footprint, that make local decisions and that try to keep a community feel and presence because we feel like that's important.
And I can't speak for the other banks and the other locations, but I think locally you really have done that. It does feel like, of course I know you, but I mean it does feel like it's just a hometown bank. And because you operate that way, what does that enable you to do differently or better?
Yeah.
Or both?
So, I think everybody will answer if you say, what's one of the strong parts about your company? You're going to tell them your people. Sure. And absolutely, I believe that. But I think in addition to that, what makes us unique is our approach and the way that we arm for local decisioning. But even in addition to that, because we are larger, we're large enough to offer the products and pricing and kind of unique, things that you might hope for, while at the same time being small enough that we can adapt to each customer and hopefully deliver that customer service that people are wanting to get. Kind
of the best of both worlds.
I hope so.
Big and small.
It's really hard to carve out a niche in banking, as you know. There's one on every corner, but we hope that we do that through relationship over time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is going on at the bank? Do you have any promotions for lawyers named Amy
Absolutely.
Who are sitting to your right? No, what are your promotions going on right now?
Yeah, so we have a few things. We're focused both on commercial business and on consumers. So for commercial business, I would say that right now we have actually a kind of a limited time equipment financing program. And the numbers are going to be lower than anything you've probably really thought you might be able to get. So, for doctors or for companies that are buying large equipment, things like that, it's really a great program for them.
I didn't even think about that. When I think of equipment, I think of construction, but it really is for doctors that buy these really.
Oh yeah, absolutely. There's all kinds of stuff that could qualify. Also, for real estate, if it's an office that you do your business in, we're really aggressive in that arena as well. So that would be something to check into. On the consumer side, I would say, home equity lines of credit were once popular, are still popular. A great way of acquiring low-cost funds to maybe remodel your house or whatever the case may be. So you probably are going to see some ads on the screen about this time, but you can check into that, and we've got some great programs for it.
All right. How about auto?
Auto as well. So, many of our credit union friends, who don't pay taxes, by the way, are offering great things in the auto realm. And I just want to tell you guys, we'll match the rate. Come to us, we'll match the rate. We want your business.
You heard it here.
You heard it. In addition to that, something that's really important, and hopefully you guys are paying attention because I know this is a public access show. So,
are you saying we don't
have
awesome ratings?
I just want to say that you need to listen right now. Construction perm financing. This is where you're going to build your own house and finance it long term. You can, with us, get anywhere up to a 30-year fixed rate. You can lock it in now. Everyone's worried about rates going up. You can lock it in right now, and you can start your construction project, and it's really, really competitive and a really great program. But we've also just recently added a wrinkle where VA can also have the same program. So if you have a VA qualified loan, you can go out and do a construction loan, you can build your own house, and you can do it with the same perks that come along with the VA program, so call us for that.
Wow, so that's something that's kind of new and different.
It is.
That you don't normally
It is. It's something that we were just trying to understand the product, but now we've got it and we understand it, so we're wanting to help people out with it.
Do you, I mean, it sounds like you do that. Do you do that in other things? Credit unions are offering something, or bigger banks or different banks are offering a product. We're going to look at it, see if we can offer it, and then put our own little twist.
We absolutely look into what's out there. I mean, as a bank, we can't afford to lose money, because if we do everything right, we probably make about 2 or 3% in general. But that being said, we're always open to seeing what's out there in the market, as long as it makes sense, as long as it's legal, and regulation says that we can do it. We want to try to help our customers the best we can. So
is that what holds up a lot of banks in doing stuff? I hear that sometimes. Well, the regulators, or it's kind of like passing it up the line.
Yeah, Mr. Dodd and Mr. Frank passed some regulation a few years ago that have made it increasingly difficult for banks to do business, and there are some things about it that are really good and help and protect the consumer, but there are some things about it that in fact end up making it more difficult. Now you know how long it takes to close on a home. That's not because your bank can't deliver, it's because there are more there are more obstacles towards doing business. But I just want to let you know, Amy, I've always been told that I needed to lengthen because I can't ever talk, and that's not true at all. So with respect to your segment, what else would you like to know from me?
Well, I think we've covered Trustmark. I mean, personally speaking, I love your bank, and I'm not just saying that because I know you. I liked it before you were here. Tell me just like one tiny little thing that you like about being the chamber chair this year.
So I'll say this. Not every bank in town is part of the community. Not every bank in town gives money back to local charity and really takes an active role in that. So you as a consumer should value folks that do. We do. Trustmark does.
And not only do you give money, being a chamber chair is time.
We also give time, and this is our 50th anniversary for the chamber this year. We're really excited, and it's a testament to many who have given time and effort over the years. Yeah, lots of different people, and it's an honor to kind of be, someone who can say, I'm one of the people who served. So
thank you for coming, Jonathan. It was nice talking to you. Okay, for upcoming chamber events. On Thursday, May 26th, Business After Hours, sponsored by Boat. That will be at 383 Harbor Boulevard, the Destin location store. Someone will win a boat board. It's $5 per member fee. On Friday, June 10th, the Business on the Bay breakfast. That is from 7:30 till 9 a.m. at Lulu's in Destin. $15 for members who pre-register, $20 at the door, and $30 for non-members. So become a member. Saturday, August 20th, is our 5th annual Paddle at the Porch, the Destin Sup Cup, in partnership with Boat and the Back Porch Restaurant. There will be a cash purse, and sponsorships are available. On Thursday, September 15th, the Destin Chamber 50th Anniversary Celebration, sponsored by Fort Walton Beach Medical Center and Twin Cities Hospital. VIP reception is sponsored by Trustmark National Bank, and the gala is sponsored by Newman Daily Resort Properties and Dale E. Peterson Resort Properties. See you next time.